Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cher Chevalier, co-creator of the Hands Off campaign. I'm also an author of over 30 books, a spiritual advisor, and founder of Animals Actually. Judith Clegg and I are here today to speak about our Policies for All document, as well as our Hands Off campaign to end violence in society. I pray and meditate daily, and during these practices of mine, many ideas flow through, as I'm sure they do for many of you, including the gestures and the wording for hands off. The ideas in the policy document came through this way too, and Judith Clegg very kindly and painstakingly helped to complete the Policies for All document by collating and adding all of the statistical data and facts. The Policies for All document includes the following: Brexit for all, the third way. Yay! Preserve and respect our NHS. Bold, brave, booming Britain, that's leading the way ahead in tech. Win-win for UK gun crime. Female equality. Optional national service. Universal basic income. And excellent futures for all in education via skill sets. We also submitted the STAR app, which is abbreviation for Stop Terrorist Attacks app. This was submitted to government late last year and forwarded to Whitehall earlier this year. And we really hope that the app will be made available to us all via our smartphones imminently. We then have the Sex Abuse Prevention app, a Policy for Animal Welfare scheme, opportunities for offenders, prisoners, and the Hands Off campaign. We have hard copies, a few of them, probably only about 20. For any of you that would like to read the full Policies for All document, we have it available here today. And it should be found on the Reaction Life website, although when I checked this morning it wasn't there yet. But I'm assured that it will be there this afternoon. Now, if I may, I'd like to share a few words with you all about the Hands Off campaign and how it started. Having witnessed my mother and sisters suffer horrific violent abuse throughout my childhood, I've become an impassioned advocate of non-violence. And during my meditations, again, in 2016, I had a vision of the hands-off gesture, which goes like this. And soon after, the wording for the campaign and its goals came through. Those three goals being: victims will speak up, abusers will stop, and violence becomes unacceptable. Because violence isn't on, so hands off. This campaign is an opportunity for us all to end needless violence and uplift humanity. So I'd like to thank you there and pass you over to Judith Clegg.
Hello, I'm Judith Clegg. I'm an entrepreneur and founder and CEO of innovation agency Takeout. I'm also a co-creator of the Hands Off campaign. And as a former victim of sexual assault, I understand firsthand the impact that violence can have, and I've pledged to do my very best to prevent it happening to anybody else. As an avid sports fan, Steve and I share Arsenal, I'm aware also of the power that our sporting heroes have to help us change the world for the better, as of course do our leaders, policymakers and politicians. Now, none of us are infallible though, and society expecting leaders, policymakers, politicians and sports stars to be perfect is unrealistic. We are all human. Maybe some of the ideas that we're proffering and sharing here today may not be perfect, but we can, shoulder to shoulder, aim to do our very best to improve society at pace. And Hands Off has incredible cross-party support. So Sarah Newton MP, Minister for Crime, Safeguarding and Vulnerability, Jess Phillips MP, Lord Stone, Nigel Huddleston MP, Victoria Atkins MP, Nasgani MP, and as you'll see in our video, some prominent democratic innovators from the USA as well. And we welcome support from as many leaders as possible, for we have strength in numbers to change culture regarding violence in all its forms. So we're a global campaign. We are not a charity, and we are not fundraising. Now, this part of our speech is usually done by our third co-creator, Daniel G. He's both a lawyer and chairman of Football Aid, but as he can't be here today, I will do his part for him. So after seeing the videos, I hope that you will be as passionate as we are in our goal of Let's Make It Zero. Please roll up your sleeves, get out your phones, and follow us on social media. You can see all the handles right here. And then what we would be most grateful to all of you for is to spare 10 seconds of your time and to come and do a hands-off video of your own to help us end violence. Our camera team are on standby, so Georgie and Toby, I'm sure, will help, and we will too. And we have our banner out there if you wish to be filmed with that or with this, our board here. We're looking forward to working with you shoulder to shoulder in a powerful team to deliver the hands-off goals. Let's make it zero.